This question is taken from paper 1, May-June 2003, question number 25. The government puts a $2 tax on each $8 videotape sold. As a result, the price of a videotape rises from $8 to $8.15. What can be concluded from this? A. The demand for videotapes is price inelastic. B. The government will receive only 25% of its expected tax revenue. C. The incidence of tax will fall mainly on the producer. D. The tax is progressive. This question may seem a little tricky, but in fact it's pretty straightforward. You just need to understand the relationship between taxation and the price elasticity of demands for different products. So, to understand how taxation works, let's draw a diagram, price and quantity. Let's draw two curves, demand and supply, and let's say where they intersect is $8. That is the original pre-tax price as mentioned in the question. Then after we apply a tax, the government has applied a tax on the videotapes, which makes the supply of videotapes or the price of videotapes expensive, and it is going to move the supply curve upward or backward. So the new supply curve is S plus tax, and the new price is 8.5. Now what is interesting is that the tax which is applied is 2. The price should have increased from 8 to 10, but the price has increased from only 8 to 8.5. An increase of $0.5 only. Why? This is because the producers have decided not to pass a lot of the tax burden onto the consumer. How do we know this? Look, the tax per unit is calculated by the vertical distance on the parallel distance between the two supply curves. So if we move from point O vertically upwards to the supply curve S plus tax, which is O and A, then that distance is $2, right? You can see from the price that 10 minus 8 is 2. So a $2 tax has been applied on every videotape sold, right? So a $2 tax has been applied, but the price has not increased to $2 by $2. Why is that so? It is because that the producers realize that the demand curve or the demand is elastic. If they increase the prices or if they pass the tax too much to the consumer, which makes the product expensive and increases the prices, the consumers are going to switch to cheaper substitutes, right? And hence the revenue of the producers will fall. So what happens is that the producers are going to absorb majority of the tax burden which is given in the red portion, the red shaded area, and they are going to pass only a very small portion of the tax which is given in the blue area. So the prices rise from 8 to 8.5 rather than increasing from 8 to $10. Why? Because the producers have decided that due to the elastic demand or the elastic nature of the product, they are going to absorb most of the taxation and going to pass a smaller amount so that the producers, the consumers do not run away from their products. So the option C is the correct option, where the incidence of tax will fall mainly on the producer. That means the producer is going to accept the burden of the tax. I hope this is clear. Thank you.